best in the league at running the ball, sitting in fourth. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Here's Austin Seibert to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him to make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And the Commanders have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. And a short pickup to about the 30. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Terry McLaurin the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Second and 7. Throwing now, Daniels. Look wide, get this one complete, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. We are through 1. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the rookie's second-round pick, Ben Sinnott. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
See the rookie tight end, Ben Sinnott, there on the first down completion. And, Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. What a way to start this drive. A 2nd big play. This one for 22. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be taken down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you've got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. Accelerating toward midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top as we get you down to Florida. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts will work here from the pistol. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That one caught by Smith. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end Uzomah.
73.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one to his big tight end Uzomah. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts again. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run. It's Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 20, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates there to take it back in. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington. The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll run with Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They motion the slot man left. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a first down.
Here we go, shot.
Now Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. They'll throw with Daniels. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that... The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts will try it again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down. To the air again. Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got it at the 3. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal. Here's Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the give, it's Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all...
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Man in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.